and around lunchtime. So when you see it in the morning, it's now better to go as later in the day.
Oh, it's better in the morning. Yeah, 'cause I know here in Germany, hello everybody, on our way to Wiesbaden. Hey, because I know how they be changing their prices like 3 times over the day over here in Europe.
Yeah,
huh?
and now it's not more allowed. They can only change it one time.
Okay. Look for the bottles back there. That put me up to 3/4 at 25 euros, huh? That's good. It's like 2.13 now. Y'all pay liters, we pay gallons. But it's expensive in California. It's ridiculous. Gas price like $9-10. We know why. Yeah. So I like hit around 9. Traffic ain't so bad right now that morning. You know, them people going to work in the morning.
Yeah, it's coming out. The next one's around shortly before 10 o'clock.
Yeah. What you call them, the shoppers, right? Okay. Right. Okay, you gonna drive through or what?
He decided this is now his parking lot.
Remember we was in the States, we used to live in the States, right? We went to the car dealership, we were looking at that Ford Focus.
Yeah.
Like this guy got the car up here. But that's the one with the power steering, wasn't it? It was hard to turn.
No. Which car was? No, this was it a Ford?
Yeah, it was a Ford.
I know it was by the dealership, and he had the stick, and then he tried to tell you, but this one have a stick, and okay, and but no servolenkung either, so we go real heavy then.
Yeah.
I say I don't care, I can drive this even when they have no servolenkung. Just for riding from store to store, this car would be perfectly
Yeah, for going
fine.
to stores. Like,
Yeah. I'm not gonna just have this car as a traveling thing.
yeah, because the traveler, I wouldn't want to start driving no stick. I had one, but I came back one time. I did it, I had to travel with it. But it's bad, because you got all them hills in America too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh man, your clutch be.
It's because you Americans are not used to drive the sticks.
No, it ain't hard for us to figure that out, But my thing is, it's the terrain. What I'm trying to explain to you, it's the terrain.
I know what you try to explain.
It is.
But the short version is, you are all not used to drive.
I know how to drive a stick.
Yeah, because to the army. Because you have to drive.
I'm driving one now.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. But they, people don't know how to drive them. You're right.
Yeah.
And cause they be like.
I did not say you. I said the Americans.
No, they ain't gonna
That
drive.
includes you too, but
They ain't gonna,
not alone you.
They ain't gonna drive. And they ain't gonna drive no stick. Keep cutting off on them. What is this? I know when I first learned, I had my car, I blew the clutch up on it. I said, oh my goodness, huh?
Yeah.
Brand new car. We wasn't maybe two. Maybe a year maybe a year old when I was very young. I said, huh? And then you just get used to it.
That was working by Volkswagen.
Yep.
And she said this a lot when they buy the stick cars here. It's need not long time, then they come back and say something's wrong with the car.
Yep.
They burn the damn thing
That's
down.
so true. But hey, prime example, me right here. That happened to me. You had their warranty, and so I said, oh my goodness. Because I was in the wrong gear driving. Because you're driving like you're driving an automatic. And the problem is you forget that this is not an automatic. You just driving like you are, huh?
Yeah.
I'll look for that camera.
No, it's nothing here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we got over here pretty quick. Well, he cut me off now. On this side. But yeah, you're right. They don't, and that's why they cheaper. They have a few of them there, the dealership. Hey, just in time, baby.
Yeah, so I would get this old car. I mean, the
Yeah,
small
maybe $2,000 or
teeny
$3,000 cheaper.
It was what the hell, 7,000?
Yeah,
What was it?
and the power steering wasn't great on it.
Yeah,
Yep.
but I don't care. I can drive this.
Yeah, but you know that's hard for
But
a
he
turner.
tried to explain you that it is not good to buy this car because it have a stick and no servo lenkum.
Yeah.
So, and this is now the problem. That
That's
you
why it's
cannot
probably
buy-
around $7,000.
Yeah,
Brand,
of
it was
course.
brand new, wasn't it?
Yes, it was brand new.
Yep.
But then when we was there, he said he have it not right there. Aha.
Oh, okay.
He have to order it from another store where it
They were trying to
is.
get rid of it.
Yeah, and then he told you, but you have to pay the money for bringing it over.
Shipment cost.
For bringing it over to Chicago.
Yep.
And then you said no. You know, and then it needed a few months, and they was waiting for us till we come back for this car. And then he called, what now is with this car? He can bring it over, it's not a problem anymore. And then we said, no, we already decided to buy another car.
Yep. And then they're gonna charge me like $3,000 or $4,000 to ship that
Just
car.
to ship this, yeah. I don't
Boy,
know, I do not know.
They thought they thought they had a couple suckers there.
Right.
No, yeah, right, yeah.
First
No.
of all, they want to sell us a more expensive one.
Yep.
And when we were saying, no, we want to have this one, what you had in the sale papers.
Right.
Then they say, yeah, you have to pay them the shipping.
Yep. I seen that. Matter of fact, that lady I was watching on Alaska, that family with them, all them kids driving around with that RV, and she said they had to pay like $5,000-$6,000 for them. They charge them now just to ship that thing. Yep.
You know, you want to sell some, you take care as
Yep.
it is in the store. I mean, then they should not make inside Chicago in the newspaper the big advertiser inside if they not want to sell it there.
Yep. Exactly.
So then make it just where you have standing one of those cars.
Yeah, they trying to make money on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then, because now, back in the days, it wasn't like that. You know, of course, they trying to sell that vehicle. Oh, we can get it shipped to you, sir.
Yeah.
We can get that vehicle shipped to the
Yeah.
dealership. But now they trying to make money off. They making money off of it.
Yeah.
And they know some people like certain cars. But all you got to do is work the system and say, okay, if you want my business, you going to get that vehicle to me.
Yeah.
And they think about it, so,
It's
okay.
needed a few months to
Oh,
find
yeah.
a good car. And then we already had this Toyota road. Do you remember?
Yep. He tried to get me to buy 2 cars.
Yeah.
He said,
By Toyota we walked in. By Ford, when you bought your truck, they told us, yeah, your credit score is decent.
Yeah.
You remember this idiot?
At that time, I had a,
Oh, my
700
God.
something.
Yeah,
He said it was decent.
yeah. So and then we was going a little bit later to Toyota for buying me the car.
Right.
And then this guy was coming from checking your credit score, checking your credit. He was coming back and he said to you, how many cars you want?
Yeah.
I can sell you 2 or 3.
Yeah, he did.